welcome back, LG fans. We have some new rebalance patch notes. I started reading the Zoe Chloe, and then Nona, and then Agratz, and then River, and then I was like, wait, why am I not recording? Here we go. So we have Zoe and Chloe got her first ability. Infection was increased by 10%. I already don't think she needed a buff to begin with. I think Zoe is very strong. Period. Stop. Her third ability, attack steal, was increased by 10%. Again, she's very strong. I always lose to her quite a bit, so I didn't really see that she needed it, but maybe, what do I know? Nona. This is a big deal. So the first ability was changed, now provides holographic status on only to her allies in the radius. So for her, it's around her on the same row. So it's only to left and right, not all the way towards the whole row. So if you put her in the spot 2, spot 1 and spot 3 will get it, or if you put her on 3, 4 and 2 will get it, but 1 won't. You know what I'm saying? And then third, at least that's what it seems like. So you have an opening, which is really good, but it doesn't really matter, right? Because when she comes out initially, at least your commander will have the holographic, which slows down it. Whatever. I don't see this as a huge nerf, so that's not so bad. The third ability was changed. Commander heal now only triggers once. That is a big deal. I didn't realize that it was triggering multiple times, but if it is, then that means that her heal is probably going to get reduced by quite a bit. Agate here, her attack was decreased by 5%. I actually like that her attack was so high, because of the the memories, because every time you attack somebody you lose so much like damage, and I feel like, bro, I want to attack, so if you're gonna reduce like my attack to 0 by like the time that she gets to attack, then anyway, that's just how I feel about it. First ability, commander's infection, was decreased by 5%. That's fine, because I was OTKing people so she would come out and then I would infect the commander, and by the second turn you'd be dead. Before Bernice came out, Agate was actually OTKing. River's insane. She might be insane. So River Drone's second and third ability, damage for heal and buffs, is now been removed. So I actually like that, because now you can heal and not be punished for it. But they added this second ability, was changed to new. Now on appear and death, apply burn to all enemies, which is really shit, because burn affects you when you heal. Unless you cleanse and heal, you're gonna take a lot of damage anyway, like this. So this is a major River buff. If you go against her in Bernice, though, and she has all her little 4 units out, her little drones, and they happen to attack Bernice at all, within the passive's 3 turns, you're gonna have issues there, because River is going to cause the entire team on your side to catch on fire. So she's kind of like a double-edged sword in that respect. Her fourth ability was changed, is now the third ability, damage to wounded enemy, was increased by 10%. Okay, and this is just her drones that were changed. Desiree, okay, cool. I got distracted because I'm like, Kira, who cares? Let's see if Kira got anything good. First ability was changed, now killing modules, does not summon partisans. That's fine. Second ability it should have always been that way, to be honest, right? Or to be fair. The second ability was changed. Attack buff was increased by 100%. Now triggers on enemy mercenary death, except for modules. Kira's partisans first ability was changed. Now gives Kira force shield on appear and death, previously on death. Desiree. Passive ability, siphon health, was decreased by 5% before 107. Before level 107. So I guess she's kind of nerfed for lower leveled team comps. Second turn ability, so it's not really a nerf. Second turn ability, siphon, again, 107, 107. These aren't real nerfs to players that are over 107. There's no way to sugarcoat it. She's taking a big hit in the lower sections, and maybe that's for good reason, because if you are winning really hard with a commander, like I currently am right now with Bernice, and I don't belong where I belong, I'm gonna get trashed in a different kind of way. But whatever. Elaine, first turn ability, Familiars. Her little hockey puck health was decreased by 5% before 111. Familiars damage was decreased. Again, this is just lower level stuff. So in case you're under level 111, let's read it anyway. First turn ability, Familiar's health was decreased by 5%, so you're losing HP. Damage was decreased by 10% before level 111. Familiar's resistance decreased by 5% and gives the commander 10% resistance 5 times instead of 15% resistance. Third ability, that's actually huge. So if you're playing in the maze and for some reason you get, I don't know, I don't. That's not how it works. Never. I was about to say something stupid. But if there's ever like a game mode that allows you to use a commander at a lower level, that's something that you want to keep in mind, because I know they're doing a summer event, and I don't know if the summer event is going to have like a new game mode that's going to have like commanders that you can use at lower levels. And if that's the case, and your commander's like at level 110, and you're expecting it to be 15%, it could matter. I don't know. Level 111, again, whatever. The stims don't do as much damage at level below 111. That's it. Page. Passive ability, attack buff and attack debuff was decreased by 10% before 85. It should, honestly, I don't mind this debuff being like this throughout the entire her entire runtime, dude. What the fuck? Second turn ability health buff was decreased by 5%. Sure. And then here we go. Bernice. Ability resistance was decreased by 10%. So now she's doing 20 instead of 30. Second turn ability apply burn value was decreased by 10%, thank God. And then her fourth is 10%, but I think you were 10% to like 400 at my level or something like that is not a lot. It's not a lot. It's like 40 extra damage. I'm still dying. Okay, here we go. Other changes. Holographic status hint was changed. Energy acquisition from crates has been improved. Energy can now be obtained 15 crates instead of 10. Oh, that's for the maze. Okay, other changes. Holographic didn't change. Let me see. Where is Nona? Because holographic was supposed to change a while back, where characters that had like agility and shit could actually hit it, or other holograms could hit each other, and they just weren't doing that. So what are we doing? What are we saying? Evades all attacks. Holographic mercenaries do not get any advantages toward hitting agile or elusive mercenaries. However, mercenaries with accuracy, agility, or elusives are able to hit holographic mercenaries, but deal no damage to them. Oh, cute. Okay, that's cute. That's what I was missing. Okay, so they can hit, so they can proc their abilities. Oh, holographic mercenaries are able to hit holographic mercenaries with no damage as well. Oh, okay. This whole time I thought that I don't remember reading that initially a couple patches ago. So they can hit each other to proc each other's abilities. So if you have like a poison, like what's her face, Lucretia, if she attacks into Nona, she can at least spread poison out to 6 other units, or 4 depending on what level your character is. And Bea or some shit like that, right? For the infection. Okay, cool. Is she still good? Is she dethroned? Does Bernice get dethroned? I don't think so. I think Bernice is going to be just fine. Paige is probably... She didn't really get nerfed in the higher levels, so in the lower levels, this is going to hurt. She is still going to be really amazing. Guys, if you picked up Bernice when you guys had the chance to, you guys are going to be still dominating at whatever league you're in. Even the ones that you're not supposed to. Kira, I wouldn't put her in my team anytime soon. I actually just put River in my team because of her fire buff. I kind of want to see what she can do when you have more fire out there, because you want to have some kind of multi-cleanse. Maybe I can trigger Sinta to come out on my computer's turn, and when I want to go ahead and just unleash hell on my opponent, maybe that's, I've already baited out Sinta to come out from the opponent, which is usually the computer, and the computer is usually pretty dumb. So, sometimes shit like that, will cause the computer to do some kind of random reaction. Anyway, this is the balance patch. It seems pretty good. Kinda. I really wanted to see a Bernice hit harder. I would say what would have been good for her burn ability, I would have loved like a 40 to 50% reduction. I don't like dying on turn 4, or her 4th turn ability push back to like turn 5, because you die on turn 4 90% of the time, unless you are taking control of the game or the computer plays really dumb while you're playing auto. So yeah, that's just how I feel about it. It's okay, it's fine. 10%, we'll take something, but she's still the queen. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.